Hello, everyone. Welcome to Wine and Wellness Wednesday. I'm Lindsay Brantley, the founder of Camellia Alise and the Camellia Alise Academy, and I am excited to be here with you this week as I am every week. So, I hope that you guys have your glass of wine because this is going to be a really fun conversation, and thank you guys so much for joining. I see y'all are all coming in. As you come into the group, get ready. If you have questions, now's going to be the time to ask them, all right? So I am live and back from Seattle. Seattle was absolutely amazing. We had 6 great students. New York is sold out, so we have a lot more students in New York. And so we will be live from New York next week. I'm sorry that last week was kind of short because literally we flew into town, we landed, and about an hour or so later, I was live with you guys. So it was just coming and going. And so I'm back this week. And next week, also with the time difference, I come live every week, between 7:15, 7:30 here on the Academy page. And we talk about everything that's business related. Well, there in Seattle, it was like 5:30. And then next week, it'll be 8:30. So I'm playing with these time changes, but that's okay. So I will be live next week. I've been getting this question a lot, guys. As we are growing and building, people ask me, okay, what do you think is, your key to success, or what made you different, or, why are you here? Why are you successful? And so I really and truly wanted to answer that for you. And I actually wanted to answer that question for you as this is my last Wine and Wellness Wednesday here in our first spa. I will be doing our Wine and Wellness Wednesday next week in New York, and the week after that, I will be in our second location, and that's where I will be doing all the lives from. So as I grow, I wanted to kind of take time to talk to you guys about what the real reasons for my success are. And so I'm going to go through my 7 tips of success. And as I go through these, please do not hesitate to ask me questions, because this is the time I'm really at a place where I'm excited to be here, excited to answer questions for you guys. All right. So the first one that I wanted to go over as far as the success tips, the most important thing, the number one tip I would give any business owner, the reason that I am sitting here, I am successful today, is consistency, guys, consistency. So last week, some of y'all saw we were featured in Yahoo Finance and Black Enterprise. And people are like, oh my God, you've been in Essence, you've been in Black Enterprise, you've been in all this, and you're popping up everywhere. That did not happen overnight. That happened from consistent work. That happened from me every day going out there doing my best. My staff going out there doing their best so that we get 5-star reviews. Somebody follows, somebody notices. In order to really and truly be successful in this business, you have to stay consistent. You have to give a consistent product. You have to be consistent. If every time you went to McDonald's, okay, the burger was made differently, you wouldn't go there. Some of your favorite restaurants you go to because, if I go to this restaurant and I ask for this burger, this fries, this mashed potatoes, whatever, it's going to taste a certain way. If every time your client walks into you is something different, oh, today I'm going to do cavitation in this order, or next week I'm going to do it in this order, or today I'm going to do this treatment on you, tomorrow I'm going to do something else, but I'm not going to explain why, I'm just going to do it. If you constantly change your game plan, you change the way you do things, your clients are going to be confused, they're not going to stay. And for you as an entrepreneur, it takes time to build a brand. Things don't happen overnight. So you have to consistently show up, consistently do your best, and keep pushing forward. It wasn't until, I would say, because we've been in this industry now, I've had the brick and mortar, the business, the skincare, all that for a total 6 years now. It was not until probably my 3rd year that I can say, okay, we're really making money. We got normal clients. We got regular orders. We're profitable. We're going. And when you look at small business classes, they'll tell you the first 2 years are normally not profitable. Now, of course, there are some businesses that go out there and they're profitable their first year and they do great. But I'm just telling you guys, that's not always the norm. So you have to push things forward. Even when you feel like they're getting hard, you have to keep going and you have to be consistent. The moment that you're like, oh, I'm just going to quit, I'll come back later, it's not going to work. Even social media. Most of you guys are here right now because you know every Wednesday I'm going to be live. I'm going to answer y'all's questions. I'm going to talk to you about things, build you up, right? Consistency. You have to make sure that you're consistent. If I was live on Wednesday one week, Tuesday another week, Friday another week, you wouldn't be here because you're like, well, we don't know when she's going to live. We'll just wait. So consistency is going to be the number one tip I'm going to give y'all for success. That's it. The second tip that I'll give you for success is ask for what you want, okay? There are opportunities out there, and I think I've talked to you guys about this before. There are opportunities out there that I would have never, ever gotten had I not asked. I had to step to Lisa Price of Carol's Daughter and ask her to mentor me. She just happened to be at a HEB. It's not like I planned to meet this lady. She was at a HEB showing off her products, and I went up to her. It's the same with your, let's say your skincare. Let's say you're retailing, right? And you want to sell this waist trainer. Okay, one waist trainer may cost $25, but if you order 10 of them, you know, maybe they'll give you a discount. But guess what? If you don't ask for the discount, you're not going to get the discount because nobody's just offering you wholesale discounts, right? So ask for what you want. Create your own opportunities. The worst thing that the worst thing they can say is no, right? So why not ask the question? If they say no, okay, that wasn't the opportunity for me, I'm going to move to the next one. That has always been my mindset, and that has been what has carried me along. A lot of people are so afraid of rejection, and they're so afraid of the word no that they won't ask for what they want. Sometimes they won't even start. That's going to be on you, and that's going to be your challenge. Do not psych yourself out and miss a bunch of opportunities because you don't ask for what you want, okay? So that's going to be the second one. Ask for what you want. The third one, and I am so big on this. If you're in class with me, you know this. Goal setting, guys. Goal setting, okay? Let's just say that you're in your car and you're trying to get from your house to your friend's house, but you've never been there before. What do? You map it. You put it in the map, put it in your GPS, and it tells you how to get there. Your goal setting is just that for you. Your goal setting is your map. If you want to make $100,000 in this industry, you have to plan for it. And what I'm saying is don't go out there and be like, oh, 100,000 divided by 12, that's what I'm going to make. Per month, that's what I'm going to make. No, ramp up. Day one, you're not going to make the same thing as you're going to make 60 days from now. So create a plan to say, you know what, my first month, I'm going to practice this service. I'm going to sell this many products, and maybe I make 5,000. But then the next month, I'll make 10. Then the next month, I'll make 12. Whatever that number is going to be. But you have to set a goal and map things out. If you don't have a map or a plan, you just driving around in circles. You're never going to make it to your destination. You would never make it to your friend's house if you did it that way, right? So you have to set goals for yourself and move forward with those goals. Now, understand and know that everything is not going to be concrete. It doesn't have to be, this is my 10-year plan. No, I'm telling y'all to plan for the next 30, 60, 90, 6 months of your life. 6 months of your business where you get yourself where you want to be. You don't have to map out your whole life, because things will change. You will have to move things around. Like I said, certain opportunities will come you wouldn't have even thought of. And you're like, okay, well, yeah, I'm going to jump on this opportunity. I may, open up a school in Los Angeles. I didn't think that wasn't on my list of goals, but hey, this opportunity's here. I'm going to take it. But you can't be so boxed in that you don't take those opportunities, but you also can't be to the place where you don't have no map. You're just like, I'll try this out, see what happens. Maybe it'll work, maybe it won't. That will get you nowhere. All right? Okay, so that's the third one. The fourth one, oh my God, y'all. Minding my goddamn business, okay? Minding my business is what keeps me successful. I need to know what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm not spending 5 hours of my day going, oh, look, she done added that new class. Oh, look, she did it that way. Oh, look, this person did it that way. I'm my number one competition. I'm not worried about what the hell that person over there is doing. It doesn't matter. If I know that I am offering a good service, I know what I'm doing, I know where I'm going, I don't have time to look at anybody else. I'm not trying to argue with someone else. I'm not trying to say, oh, this person, she's wrong. Now, when it comes to safety, y'all know that's not how I am. When it comes to safety, if I see somebody doing something like downright unsafe, or if someone sends it to me unsanitary, you're going to get sick, okay, then I will step in and say something. But like on a daily basis, I'm focused on Lindsay, Camellia Alise, Camellia Academy, and the Camellia Academy family staff. That's where I'm focused. I'm not worried about what everybody else is doing on social media. And you have to be the same way with your business. Now, market research, competition research to see, okay, around what prices or maybe what other people are offering in the area that I can add to my menu is okay. But the moment that you let what other people are doing dictate you and how you run your business, you've gone too far off. Pay attention to yourself, mind your business, and build your business. Because the lady that you're looking at over there, okay, the lady that you're looking at over there, I guarantee you that she's not paying your bills. And she's not looking at you. She's worried about her. All right. So mind your business, put blinders on, take care of you, build your business, and that's how you will continue to grow. Okay. Don't compare your numbers to the other person's numbers. I'm like, well, she's making 10, so I need to make 20. That's not the way it should be. Take care of you. Okay. That has been one of the things that has kept me successful, because I'm not worried about what the other school is doing, what the other person is doing. Believe me, my students will come to me if there's a problem, and we do a refresher course. So I know that some people are doing crazy things, but that's not what I'm focused on. I'm focused on building my business and giving you guys the best that I have. The rest of it can fall to the wayside. All right. The next thing, this one is really important because I see issues with it every day. Honesty, okay? Honesty in my business is gonna be something that I can attest to. If I wasn't honest, I wouldn't be here today, okay? If a student asks me a question and I don't have an answer, I'm gonna give them, I'm not sure, let me go back and look. Being honest with your students, being honest with your clients, being honest with other business owners. I don't sugarcoat things. And what I really hate is when a student comes to me and they've gone to somebody else and that person was like, well, I'm not going to teach you everything, or I can't give you everything. You going to be my competition. Then why the hell am I going to teach you? If I see you're doing something wrong or you have a question, my job is to answer that question for you. If not, why am I here? Why am I here? So I'm very honest with my clients. I'm very honest with my students. I'm very honest with my staff. If they ask me a question, I'm going to give them the answer, whether you like it or not. I'm going to always be honest with you because I want somebody to be honest with me. And so if I was out here selling y'all pipe dreams and giving you things and telling you to use certain machines that I don't use myself, I wouldn't be in business for long. Because you can make money real fast, real quick, telling people different things and selling them snake oil. But guess what? It's not longevity. I would not be here 6 years later if I was out there doing that crap to people. Be honest. Be honest with your clients. Be honest about your services. There's no reason to lie. If it's something you don't know, be honest and don't just say, I don't know, but just say, you know what, that's something I'm not sure of. Let me look up the answer, or let me get the answer for you, or let me make sure that I know the right answer before I tell you the wrong thing. I do that all the time. Be honest with your people, and that will help you to get to that successful place, okay? The next thing, this is very important. Stop waiting on validation from other people. Stop waiting on other people to pat you on your back and tell you that you are doing a great job. Because if you are waiting on that, you will be waiting forever. It's just the same as people tell you all the time, if you're starting a business thinking that your family and friends will support you, you're going to be broke. It's one of those things where I don't need someone to tell me that I'm doing a great job. I know that I'm going to do the best that I can do. I'm going to give my students the best. I'm going to give my staff the best. And I'm going to just go out there. Now, if somebody tells me, oh, you did a great job, I love this, it was great, that's fine. And I enjoy it, right? I enjoy getting compliments, but I'm not coveting that. I'm not looking for that. Because if you're building your business waiting on somebody to tell you that you did a great job, you might as well not even do it. Because for every one person that tells you you did a great job, it's probably going to be two people that complain that your oil was too hot. Or instead of a 60-minute service, I got a 50-minute service, right? Like, people will complain about a lot of things. So why sit there and wait? For every compliment, there's probably going to be something negative. So if you're sitting there waiting on the positive things, you're going to be waiting a long time. Don't wait on other people to tell you that you're doing a good job. I'm just now getting all of this like publicity and people saying that all of these things are great and stuff. I've been going at it and building this for years without one person telling me, oh, like, this is the way to do it. I didn't wait on that. I just went for what was mine. And you guys have to do the same thing. Missed opportunities come when you're waiting on someone else to hand them to you, okay? And I thank y'all for commenting. I got people over here that's like, yes, this is true and 100%. So I'm glad that y'all are getting something out of this. And like I was saying, for all of y'all who are tuned in, ask me questions. I'll answer them, okay? And then the last, so I wanted to give y'all 7. Obviously, there are more, but I wanted to give you the 7 most important tips that I would say make me successful in this business. But the 7th one, and this kind of goes along with that minding my own business thing, but be a leader, not a follower. And I just want to tell you this one thing. Don't be afraid to go out there and do something that's never been done before. Sometimes you succeed, sometimes you fail, but at least you tried. I went, this was 4 years ago now, when I went to pitch to Walmart to get my products in their stores, which we did get our products on their website and all that. But when I went to Bentonville, that's where Walmart started, right? They have a little museum there. Sam Walton, it is literally on the board there. He gave his keys to success, and I will never forget this. One of the keys to success, he goes, if everyone is swimming in one direction, I swim the other way. Okay? And I often, like when I do entrepreneur classes or I watch entrepreneur classes, I saw this one video. I'm going to find it to try to post it in the stories. But this guy was like dancing all by himself. And then all of a sudden somebody else came and started dancing with him. And then another person came. And then after about 5 minutes, everybody was dancing. It only took one person. It took one person to go out there and do something differently from everybody else to be successful. Do not be afraid to try new things, to try new services, to add things that maybe other people don't add. Your business is yours. It should be as unique as you are. It doesn't have to be like everybody else. Okay, I always talk about the airlines, right? So there's a million different airlines. When you think about Southwest versus United, they are not the same. Okay, Southwest, you got free seating, sit wherever you want. We're family friendly, we're this and that. United is like, we're the business class people. We make sure that our business class people get taken care of first, right? So for me, I'm not necessarily, I do have staff that's the fun people. When y'all get to hands-on, they have a little bit more fun, but I'm the more serious person. I'm like, I want you to understand that what I'm teaching you is important. You could easily burn somebody if you do it wrong, right? But that's my style. There are other teachers out there that I know that, they just have me dying laughing. I'm like, now, would I go to that class? Probably not, because I'm not trying to be entertained. I'm trying to learn. But everybody does things differently, and you have to lead in your lane. Like, you're the CEO of your business. If you bring on somebody else, they're watching you. And if you're waiting on other people to tell you that it's right, or you're like, well, let me just do what that person does, you're not being authentic and you will not succeed. Okay? So I always say, be a leader, not a follower. Create your own lane. I always hear, people say, if they're not going to give me a seat at the table, I'll create my own, right? Absolutely. Why not? Like, you can't be afraid to be different. There's nothing wrong with being different. I don't have to fit everybody's mold. I'm me. Camellia Alise is Camellia Alise. It's not going to be the same as, McDonald's. McDonald's and Burger King are different, right? And different people go to them for one reason or the other. I fly Southwest, somebody else flies United all the time. There's different reasons why I'm gravitated towards one thing and you might be gravitated towards another. But at the end of the day, I'm leading my path, you lead yours, okay? So when it comes to business, like I said, I just want to recap on what those 7 things are, but I can truly tell you that these are the things that have helped me to build the business that I have. And I mean, I'm blessed to be here, and you guys are what helps me to build the business that I have. So let me go through these 7 steps, and then I will answer this question really quick, okay? So the 7 steps are these. Consistency. Make sure you're consistent in what you do. Ask for what you want. Okay, don't miss opportunities because you're too afraid to ask. Goal set. Know where you are trying to go. Mind your own damn business. Take care of you. You are your biggest competition. Honesty. Be honest in what you do, who you are. Don't hide the truth. Okay? Stop waiting for validation because it will never come. If you're waiting on other people to pat you on the back, you may never get that, so you will never get started. And then be a leader, not a follower. So those are my 7, okay? And someone else, let me see, it says, that's me. I feel like I'm on the serious, strict side when it comes to teaching and learning. Absolutely, that's me. But like I said, people go to different people for different reasons. You may get something from this person and something different from that person. So I always say there's enough out here for everyone to eat. You don't have to do it the way I do it, and I'm definitely not going to do it the way you do it, right? So create your own lane and really take the time to just figure out who you are in your business. What do you want? Like, do you want to walk into a serene place every day, or do you want to walk into a fun place every day? And even with body sculpting, guys, I have people all the time, they're like, oh, well, should I not go to her because this one's skinnier and this one's heavier? Well, a person who is heavy and on their weight loss journey may want to go to someone who is heavier or has the same shape as them, and they're on their journey together versus, the opposite. So never psych yourself out to get started because you're worried about, well, this person might think this of me, or they may think that, or I'm too big, or I'm too small. That's how, like I said, people wind up not going anywhere because they're too worried about what other people think, what other people say, or, what other people are doing. No, create your own path. All right. So I hope that you guys got, some good tips out of today. Like I said, I was really, really inspired as we are, building the business. We're growing, we're moving. And I've been getting some of these questions on like, well, what makes you different and this and that. So I just kind of wanted to come and give you guys some of the tips for things that I have found like really and truly help me to be a better person, and what has helped me to be a better business owner. All right. We're on this journey together. Yeah, we are. We all are. We should all be, making our paths and being successful. Like I said, there's more than enough out here for everybody. So thank you guys so much for joining me this week, like you do every week. And I will be live from New York next week. I don't know what I'm going to talk about next week. If y'all have stuff that y'all want me to answer questions on or something specific, just send it to us in the DMs. We'll kind of talk to you guys then. We have a sold out packed class in New York. After New York, we have LA. And after LA, we have Orlando. So definitely, if y'all are in those areas or somewhere near, come. If not, of course, we are always here in Houston doing classes. And also, please, guys, this is my PSA. Please do not worry. Just because me and some of my staff members are, in cities doing classes does not mean that our spa shuts down. It does not mean that orders stop. I have a full staff here as well. So y'all keep the orders coming, questions coming, and we will keep taking care of y'all. All right, guys, y'all have an amazing night, and I'm going to toast to you for making it through hump day like always. I'm excited to be here, and I will see y'all next Wednesday. Bye.